Hello and very good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us this Tuesday. What a brilliant day it's been so far. We woke up with a wake-up call, of course, where we had a chat with Sarah. We got to eat sandwiches and cakes, and I am buzzing for this show. I feel, I'm normally quite an upbeat guy anyway, but I feel even more upbeat and ready for today. I think it must be the sandwiches and the cakes. I tell you what, we've got a launch day coming up, but before I tell you about that, let me tell you about this right here, because running until the 15th of August, it is our In for a Penny, In for a Pound event, where we are giving you the opportunity to get some amazing discounts with special bundles, but then on top of that, we have got added little crafty treats just for a penny. And you'll find loads of these on our website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk or .eu, but also within the shows as well, you will see some amazing bundles, amazing deals with the penny treats as well. And this show is no different, even though this show is a launch day show where we bring you something brand spanking new. We're even throwing the penny deals into that equation as well. And this show you are going to absolutely love. If you saw the wake-up call a little bit earlier on this morning, you'll have a little bit of an idea as to what is coming up. But I will tell you that already of our launch day stock, 10% has gone, and we are talking about the cutest little things. These are our Christmas front and back character tags. If you love cute, if you love quirky, then you're going to absolutely love Debbie Robinson.
I love that one. I wonder where you were going with that, cute, quirky. I'm like, oh, bless you. Do you know, I feel like I've been given a gift this when I've coming back since yesterday, because I've had a couple of great launches. This is no exception, let me tell you. This is super, super cute, and I love these. I love them for the reason that, Ben, there are so many things that you can do with them. And again, they are really cute. And if you did catch Craig's show this morning, you'll have seen his funky version as well. But they really are the cutest little characters. So, of course, they're intended to be your little Christmas tags, and you've got the front and the back there of that design, and I mean, these are super cute. The ones that I'm showing you right now are what we're going to be doing in the show, Ben, so stay tuned. But of course they can be used for many other things as well. So what about your cards and giving someone a little keepsake afterwards, a little book tag? So a nice little book gift tag to give to somebody afterwards, and that's using that beautiful fairy there. But of course you can turn that into a little card for them, and then they've got that lovely little keepsake. Cute. But what about all the other things that you can do with them? Because they're not just a tag. You've got this cute thing that you can do with them as turning them into your card making as well. And that's just using the front of them. Now, because they are the front and back tags, what about making some really cool cards as well? Absolutely beautiful, where you've got your front, your front character and your back character. And again, lots of different styles of cards that you can create. And this one looks really difficult to do, but it's actually quite easy to say that, because you're probably thinking, well, how's she got that card like that? If you stay tuned, I'll show you how easy it is to put that one together as well. And then what about your gift bags? Of course, I mean, I love a good flump. I don't know about you, honest to God, I adore flumps. Thank goodness our lovely George in the gallery said the same thing. I love the twisty variety, but the marshmallow ones that you stick in hot chocolate, delicious.
What makes a marshmallow a flump? That's what I want to know.
What?
What makes a marshmallow a flump?
It's the same thing, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
I'm sure it is.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm sure it is. But what you've got is these gorgeous little gift characters to turn them into a little gift tag there. And then what about your gift boxes as well? And so this is one of the boxes that we're going to make too. And I just think, Ben, they're really sweet, super special, super cute. And I am super excited to be doing this show with, of course, with you, Ben.
Oh, thank you so much. It's going to be flumptastic, isn't it? The only flumps I know is that kids' TV show of the 80s here in the UK with the flumps. Do you remember those?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, talking to cute characters, that is what we do have on the show, of course. These are so amazing. They are so versatile. And this whole collection, I just think, is coming to you at such an affordable price. And as you've seen, so many different ways to use these already. And actually, the craftability on these is immense, really cute, great for crafting with the kiddie winks as well. Lots of you were chatting about that earlier on, actually, saying that you're going to use these with the kids and the grandkids on the lead up to Christmas as well. This is the full collection. So you're going to get all of these really cute characters, from your Gingerbread Man through to your Elf, through to your Nutcracker Soldier, Rudolph, Snowman, and more. You're also going to get 10 sheets of your Centura Pearl Snow cardstock within that, and your waterproof ink pad as well, which is coming to you for a penny. It is our in for a penny, in for a pound deal, and that is where this deal is phenomenal, because you'll see the value for money. $61.99 is what you should pay. $84.53 is what you should pay. However, if you're platinum, it comes down to £32 or $45.56. As I say, already 10% of the stock has gone. Loads of you were buying it during the launch, during the wake-up call show, I should say. And just a few quick hellos already in. Jodie Perrin from Texas, Georgie and Curly from Florida, Darlene is in from Ladera Ranch in California. Kathy says, hi everyone from Illinois, it's a great day, isn't it a great day? Alison says, good morning everyone from Brooklyn, New York. Becca R says, good morning, I'm listening on my drive to work, then sneaking to watch whilst in the office. Brilliant, I love that. Ginny's in from New Orleans, Pam E from New York, and Evelyn is in from Charlotte, USA. I think we are ready to go. We've got Rachel on the socials today, we've got George squared in the gallery, I'm here, you're here, Debbie's here. Are we ready to go?
Absolutely.
Let's do this thing. Where are you going to start? Which character are you going to start with, Debbie?
I'm going to start with the gorgeous, cute elf. I think he's really cute. So, and it's called Sending Christmas Cheer, this one.
Yeah.
And again, you can see everything that you're getting in there, even a little bit of inspiration as well. But these are so cute. You've got the front and the back stamp area. Stamp. The front, the back
back
stamp.
side, yes.
Yes, and then we've got the little sentiments on there as well. And then, as if by magic, the metal die that does both. Cuts round both, because it's been so cleverly designed that they fit either way, and that's what I love about them, Ben. They're absolutely fabulous. Got myself a stamping mat and a stamping platform. I've got myself my little mini as well ready, because these are of the smaller variety of the dies that we do here at
Where are you?
Back in. I am at Crafters TV.
You're all over the place. You don't know whether you're coming or going, do you?
It's because I was writing in my diary before the show where I'm going this weekend. That's what it was. So yeah, I remember where I am. We are Team Purple, of course. But honestly, these are absolutely fabulous. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a couple of pieces of cardstock. Now, I am using, for this first one, I'm going to be using our alcohol markers. I'm actually going to bring in some of the sparkle pens that we've got on the show as well. But what I like to do is, because the nature of an alcohol pen would seep through. So what I like to do with my front and back characters is I like to do each one separately and then marry them together so that I'm not getting any of that messy, and I say messy, but you know, the alcohol will come through there, that pen will come through there. So that's why I like to make it nice and neat and just marry them together. So with that in mind, I am going to do my first bit of stamping first. Now it's entirely up to you. In fact, do you know what, Ben?
What?
We do it the other way around.
Oh, are you?
I'm going to do it the other way around. Woman's prerogative. We're going to do the die cutting first. Now, you can see I've got an incredibly long piece of cardstock, because I haven't yet decided whether I want it to be a long gift tag, a short gift tag, a medium-sized gift tag. It's entirely up to you. So just start with a larger one, and then you can chop down however you want. I will bring in my mini, though, because I have got my mini there as well.
And it's on the show?
And it's on the show. Absolutely it is. Only thing was, what did I do with my platform? It's there. Now you can tape that down if you want to tape it down, but because I'm using my mini, I am just going to hold it into place. Let's just maneuver that little bit around. There we go. Come on, Debbie, move that. Yeah, you want it to move. There we are. And then I'm going to run that through the mini, because these will fit through all your small machines as well as your larger machines as well. And again, because it is hanging over, it doesn't matter, really doesn't matter. It's not going to affect it in any way, shape or form. And then I'm going to repeat that one with the second piece. So I'll bring that one back in again, and I'm going to do exactly the same, where I'm just going to pop it in to the top, and we'll do that one again.
Isn't it nice as well when these dies do go through some of our smaller machines too? Because I always look at these and think, if you were new to crafting, you might decide to get this collection perhaps as your first sort of collection, but then you go, oh, I need a die cutting machine. Well, actually, again, you don't have to spend a huge amount of money because you can grab the Mini, which is on the show today, and I don't know, within sort of about 60 odd pounds, that sort of thing, you've got yourself a machine and lots of dies to be crafting with. I just think it's a really cool collection. And,
really cool collection.
So much fun you can have with it, can't you?
It is. Now, at the moment, I've just got the top bit done because I haven't decided on the size that I'm going to go with, Ben.
Yeah.
I'm just going to grab my scissors for a second and I'm just going to release that. I'm just going to release them at either end, just on this side, just for the time being. Until I've decided on the size. That's the best way to do it.
Absolutely.
Because obviously, gift tags, bookmarks,
yeah.
Lots of other fun ways that you can play with them. That's the versatility, and that's why we didn't do a really long metal die. We didn't need to for this one. But what you've got now is you've got your two tags all ready for now stamping onto. You've even got the lovely hole punched out for you with that die cut, so that you're not having to, put an hole in there yourself. It's all being designed for that. Now I'm going to bring in one of the stamps, so I'm going to pop that and load it onto my platform. Depending on the medium that you're colouring in with, will depend on your choice. Because predominantly my main is going to be the colouring with alcohol pen. Yep. I am going to use our Finesse alcohol proof dye ink pad. Yes.
And I know you've cut and now you're stamping, but what would, if anyone's watching and they're sort of new to this, what would you say is the easiest way around?
So for the easiest way for you to do it, I would definitely die cut and then stamp.
Right.
That's just the easiest way, but there is nothing to stop you from doing the stamping and then fitting the die over the top.
See what works for you, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
See what works for you, absolutely. So what I've got, oh Debbie, you've got to get it right way around, girl. Oh, dearie me, Ben, dearie me. So I'm just going to pop that on, and I'm just going to have to over, so please excuse. I was going to say the roots, but they're being done.
I was going to say, good job you had your hair done.
Exactly.
We've got a nice close
so
up there.
I'm not going to worry too much this time. I'm not going to
worry
hair,
too much. New fingernails.
Oh, look, Ben. It's so easy. So easy.
Yeah.
Really easy to use. So I'm going to pop him back on, and I'm going to get my other one off. My little face on the. Oh, Lord.
We were chatting this morning that I think this little elf looks a bit like Craig. Do you know what I mean? A little cheeky elf.
Yeah, a little cheeky elf. I like that.
Up to no good. A little bit mischievous. We'll call him Craig Elf.
A Craig Elf, bless him. Just make sure, I've got that stuck on. I thought for a minute then I'd not got it stuck down, so I'm just double checking that I have. Stand that up. Yeah, I can see that actually.
Yeah, little cheeky. And actually, he did have his little elf hat on, didn't he? Back along when we were doing Christmas, so that's why I always think of him as a little cheeky elf now.
Yeah, he did. I remember seeing something along those lines. Wasn't that when he were being a bit of a naughty boy?
He was being a cheeky little elf. He was trying to get on Sarah's good list, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Yeah, he was trying his hardest, wasn't he? He was trying his hardest. But simply, I mean, for me, I find this the easiest way. So if you stamp and then put the die over, and Debbie's forgot what she's put with the die, you can just then, if you've stamped it, you can then place it around the image. So I think really, Ben, that one would be a personal preference. Yeah. If, in all honesty, I would say a personal preference. Right, so that's the two bits, and then we're going to marry those two pieces together. We're going to put those two together when we've done the colouring in. And that's how I prefer to do these. I just find it a little bit easier when I'm doing this. Now we're going to do the best bit, the colouring bit, and this is when it's going to be great for grandkids, kids, where you can involve them into this craft because you just have a play. Yeah. So I am going to use our tri-blend pens, but we've got all sorts of mediums on the show today. I think we've got tricolours.
Yeah, we've got sparkles.
Sparkle pens. I love the new configuration that we've got with the sparkle pens. Yes. They're absolutely fab. And I'm going to use one of those in a moment as well. But I do love. It's so cute. Really, really cute.
Does anyone else have a little elf that visits their house at Christmas time? The elf on a shelf?
Elf on a shelf? No, do you know what? I've never really participated in elf on a shelf.
Well, that's something which has sort of come into my life, I think, over the last 2 or 3 years.
Is that because of the kiddies?
Oh, that is because, I mean, it's not for my benefit, just to put it out there. Yeah, the elf hasn't come to the house just for me. But yeah. He's always up to no good. One year, he wrapped our whole kitchen up in toilet roll.
Who?
The elf did.
No.
Yep.
Now, naughty that's elf. A very naughty elf.
Naughty elf.
It's a very naughty elf.
The kids absolutely love it, and I'm sure it's something which is which has come over from the USA. Our little elves on the shelves. And by the way, producer Georgina has just said that she thinks that elf looks a little bit like me.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but I think I'm in agreement with producer Georgina. Yeah, I think it looks a bit like you, Ben. Bit of cheekiness, yeah, a little bit of cheeky face.
I suppose if it was Craig, you'd have to draw a little beard on it, wouldn't you?
A bit of stubble.
Bit of stubble.
A bit of bum fluff. He knows I'm kidding. He knows I'm kidding. Oh, bless him. I hope he's not watching. He'll be like, that Debbie, that's it. I'm gonna have her tomorrow. I'm gonna have her.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Yeah, bless him.
Make sure I clip that off to show Craig later on.
I remember Craig when he was clean shaven.
Do you?
Yeah, I followed Craig a long time before he joined Crafters, you know.
Yeah.
Not that I stalked him. I just put that out there.
Just
Not that I
followed
stalked
him randomly.
No. I followed him for a long time because he's crafting. I've always been inspired by Craig. He's a very inspiring young man.
He is.
And absolutely thoroughly one of the loveliest men you could ever wish to meet. He's such a lovely...
I've only known a bearded Craig, and I remember the first time I met him was when I was down at the other place.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, one of the first things... Well, actually, the first thing he got me to do was to record an answer phone message for him. That was one of the very first things.
I'm just going to say the same thing, producer Georgina. I remember calling that and thinking, why is Ben answering Craig's... why is he answering that? What's going off there?
It was literally like, I remember meeting him, and obviously I knew who he was, and he knew who I was from watching, you know, various sort of crafty channels and whatnot. So the intro was quite brief, but it was like, oh, hi, I'm Ben. Oh, hey, I'm Craig. Can you record a thing for me phone? And that was it. It was literally straight in there. No airs and graces. Yeah.
Oh, I love your impression.
So if you ever ring Craig up, and you go to his answer phone, that's me, that is. That's me. He still hasn't paid me for that either.
Did he not?
No.
What's he like? He is a mischievous elf, isn't he?
Typical Scotsman, see.
You little comic. Now then, I'm just going to carry on colouring this in because I'm going to colour my first one in and then we're going to see how we get on for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
But honestly, these are just they're so easy. And this is when I was talking about getting the kids involved. Ben, your beautiful little girl would absolutely love these.
Yes, she would.
Yeah, I think we might have to do a little purchase for her, might we?
Well, do you know what I've actually said to her, because we're moving up here now. Thank you, by the way, for everyone who always asks. I love the fact that you guys take such an interest. 2 weeks on Friday, fingers crossed, is when we move up here, and she does keep nagging me about doing more crafting and also sewing as well. And I said once we're up here, we'll get Auntie Bernie round and Auntie Debbie round as well. That's what we'll do.
Oh, we'll have so much fun to be fab.
She'll want to come in here. Like, honestly, she'll be here all the time. I'm pretty sure in the holidays.
I think, you know, you're going to have to fetch her down, Craig, Ben. You're going to have to fetch her down when maybe you and Craig do one of the wake-up call shows. And bring her in and do a little interview with her, and she'd love it.
I think she would, you know.
She would absolutely love it.
She would. We've always said that, you know, once they get a bit older, Daisy would love to sort of maybe become a crafter and do a bit of presenting. And George, my son, is very much into like the design of things, so I can see him maybe working, you know, with the likes of Nicola and Tori, designing all of the cool things that you guys see on screen. So maybe I get the whole family working here.
Now, wouldn't that be fab? And then we can get Laura in as well. Yeah, honestly, that'd be just fab. It really would.
I come to work to get away from them. It's only a joke.
You know full well that's not true. You love them to bits.
I do.
You can't wait for bringing them all up here.
I can't.
Can't wait to meet them as well, Ben. Can't wait
know.
to meet them all. It's going to be fab.
Lush.
It really, really is. It really is. But aren't these, they are really cute. And joking aside, honestly, getting your kids involved, your grandkids involved, you know, anybody could really get to grips with these and have such a lot of fun with them. Now, I'm going to bring one of my sparkle pens in. Now, sparkle pens, you will need to prime these when you get them home. If you've never used a sparkle pen before, this is a water-based product and it is a beautiful, like a really rich colour with added like microfine glitter, the ultrafine glitter that's in there, and you give it a nice little shake. When you get this home, they'll have a little barrel, and you will just unscrew the top, take the yellow barrel off, remove it, bin it, pop it back on, and then make sure when you've given it a good shake that you prime the pen. But we have got lots of tutorials on how you prime our pens, so please do go and have a look back on those. But then you can have a little play with the colours as well, Ben.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I love about them. So I'm just going to take this off. I'm going to run a little bit out before I love this green. This green is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, that's going to be perfect.
And the lovely thing about these is the brush nib on this as well, so you can get quite a lot of this down, this beautiful sparkle. It's just...
And these are water-based as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and because I've used stamping card with this one, it does mean that I can... I mean, obviously I could have used it, but because I was doing a bit of hybrid colouring, what I'm going to call it, mixing between alcohol and water, because there's nothing to stop you from doing that. A lot of people think that when you've started and committed to one particular medium, that you have to stick with it.
Yeah.
No such thing. You can do whatever you want and colour whatever you want. So because I was doing a little bit of a mix of both, I've used, rather than Nina card, I've used a stamping card so that I can do bits of both of the water-based product as well as the alcohol pen. So what you're going to do is carry on colouring this in. I mean, honestly, they're just so cute. So cute. You literally bring them to life. The minute you add the colour, you are bringing these to life.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about them. I'm just going to carry on just doing this one.
Lots of lovely messages coming in. Karen says on Facebook, Ben, I'm loving your shirt. Thank you so much. We're bringing the brightness to the studio today, Debbie and I. Stacey on Facebook says, my two favourite people in the world. Thank you, Stacey. Hi, Debbie and Ben. I'm here till the end with you both. A great show today. Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you. That's very kind of you, Stacey.
Mr. Yodel just delivered mine, says Susan. They're so cute. I love them all. The tag collection is adorable, says Mary Pat. And a few stories coming in about the elf on the shelves as well. Rachel just saying we had one, but Lily got so upset at him Lily got so upset at him going that Santa had to sack him. Needless to say, she stayed on the door most of December. And Pammy says, we had the elf on a shelf for 2 years because my mother-in-law bought her. My daughter named her Elsa. It's a bit of a commitment. It's a bit of a commitment when you let an elf on the shelf into your house. That's all I will say for 25 days during December. And Susan says, Ben, your naughty Scottish people are very kind and generous. I know. I was born in Glasgow, but now live in the south near Bristol. So there we go. I'm only joking, yeah.
Come back from Bristol.
Oh yeah, you haven't, yeah?
Yeah,
you're there quite a lot, aren't you?
I love Bristol.
Yeah, it's a lovely part of the world.
Favourite places. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. So obviously I love it because my daughter lives there, but I love it for other reasons as well.
Does she speak Bristol-like?
I can't speak that. I love listening to that Bristolian accent, but I can't get that twang right.
Yeah.
It just doesn't sound right. Does
she have it, the accent?
No. She's like because Phil's from Taunton and he's got a lovely accent. She's kind of got a little bit of a Phil mixed with a Yorkshire accent. It's a little bit of a hybrid accent there. But yes, it is very strange, producer Georgina, it is. But when I go down there, he can tell that I'm from Yorkshire because he says I've got the very, very broad Yorkshire accent. So I'm assuming that it means I talk different from my daughter.
I've never noticed your Yorkshire accent.
Bless you. Never noticed it. No, you're such kind heart.
I love your accent. I think it's brilliant.
So what I've just done, Ben, there is I've literally just married the two together. Now, my original ones I've left to dry up there. These are the ones that have already dried off. So I'm literally now just going to pop the rest of the details to it because all I'm going to do for this one, Ben, is I'm going to add a little bit of cardstock. And I say a little bit of cardstock. I can't even remember where I got this from.
Someone will tell us.
Yeah, someone will tell me because I can't even remember where I got this one from. But you can use any. I mean, there's lots of Christmas papers out there. You could actually make your own as well, but I'm just going to pop this onto the front, and this is literally just the decoration part. I think that bit is going to be the fun bit. What you'll remember though is when you are doing this is that the back one will be slightly smaller because you've got a longer piece of him. That bit is the short part of him, that bit is the long part.
It's like you're standing on a little box to peer over the top.
Yeah, definitely. That's how I look at it. I look at it like that. So just going to put that onto there, and then I'm going to add a little bit of ribbon. I've put, because I found found a little star punch.
Oh, wow.
Oh, tell you, found all sorts. They found all sorts. But I'm just going to add a ribbon, and I've taken one of the bells. Do you know the bells that came with
'Twas the Night.
Yeah.
We've got the ribbon from 'Twas the Night on the show as well, by the way.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes.
Absolutely fabulous. So I'm going to thread that through first. So I've already threaded it onto some twine there, but I'm just going to snip that off to make it a little bit easier on myself to get it through. But this is the fun bit. These are literally the fun part of the collection. So let's...
Paper possibly from the year of craft, says our Rachel.
Well, do you know what? I was thinking 9 times out of 10, because I buy the extra pads as well. Do you know when we've done the extra bits that you can do, the pads?
Yeah.
Because you get the ones that are in there, but I like to have the extra pad as a backup for when I've run out of the paper inside. So it's one of those that I'll have got it from. Honestly, it will be one of those that I've got it from. So let's just pop that onto there. Let's give that a nice...
Just whilst you're tying that as well, to go back to what you did, Sue wants to know, did you do that tag on 2 separate pieces of paper because of the bleed, or just to make it stronger?
For the bleed.
Right.
I did it for the bleed. Because I was using alcohol colour, that's exactly what I did.
Okay.
So yes, that's the reason. Why have I not? I thought I tied that. Oh my God, my eyes. I thought I tied it, Ben.
What have you done?
I haven't tied it.
Oh, have you not?
No, don't ask. Don't ask. Let me get one of those out there.
It's that naughty elf, that's what it is.
Do you know what it is? It's because I've used a very thin twine for this one.
I don't know how you see that, honestly.
No, I know. It's like, it's almost invisible.
Yeah.
But it's not. So I'm going to try and tie that off there for a second. Otherwise the bell's coming off. Bell's coming off.
Right. Put the ribbon on. Sack the bell.
Sack the bell. It's coming off. It's coming off. But what I'm going to do is pop. Do you know what I could do actually? I could thread it through there, couldn't I? And then, yeah, that's actually a good idea, Debbie. Might make it a little bit easier. I'm going to thread it through there first. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if it works.
Can I ask you another question whilst you're tying?
Of course you can.
Diane says, good afternoon, morning. I have a question. What is the white accent pen that Debbie used on the owl's hat?
Oh, it's one of my gel pens. I bought a gel pen. I went on the Tinternet.
Yes.
And bought myself a gel pen. Now, I would actually check our website out to see whether or not we sell gel pens.
Okay.
But it's a white gel pen, and that it just helps me preserve the highlight without having to preserve the highlight by doing it yourself. It's a little cheats way.
Well, we like cheats ways.
I like a cheats way. I like something that will help.
Yep. Diane, Georgina's going to have a check and see if we have. We got what? What did you say? Oh, when you searched gel pen, it just came up with chunky glue. So that's all. No, sorry about that, Diane.
Oh, bless. No, I know. Talking of chunky glue, I'm going to actually bring some in actually.
Yay.
So I'm just going to add on now a little sentiment. So I've stamped myself a little sentiment. I've used one of our nesting dies as well, and this is have your health and Merry Little Christmas.
It's on health.
Thank you.
Health.
But it's on the stamp set. But I just used I used one of the nesting dies, you know, the small ones.
Yeah.
So when the small ones really come into their own, and then I'm going to pop it on a couple of little stars just to finish this off, Ben. So I'll pop a little star there.
It's so
little
super
star
cute.
there.
Super
they
cute.
are honestly really cute.
Could you
adore
could you
these.
laminate these bookmarks, says Victoria, if you're making a bookmark?
Yes, absolutely you can. Do all your design, get it all made up, and then laminate to your heart's content.
Brilliant.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
Keep these questions coming in. We love them.
So I've got my little elf there, apart from me, minus my bell, but I'll find a way of getting it on there before the end. With the front part and the back part now ready to attach to either a gift or to a bag or to whatever it is that you want to attach a tag to. I
mean, that is super cute, right? And it's absolutely why you need to go for this collection today. It's a brilliant collection. Remember, you're going to get everything I'm just about to show you on the boards here, but within the collection as well, you will get 10 sheets of your Centerapol Snow card, and also you're going to get your waterproof ink pad for a penny. There's a multi-buy on these as well, should you want to go that way. But actually, for the price and for the versatility with these, I think you should go for the full collection. I'm hoping, Georgina, these are in the right order for you, because you very kindly put these in the right order for me earlier on, and named them as well, but I accidentally dropped them off screen a few moments ago, so they could well be in the wrong order, so apologies. Oh dear. This one is Fun-Filled Christmas. And so all of the characters here, again, allow you to create, whether it be a little bookmark, whether it be a cute little tag. I mean, look at this. Come on. How amazing is it going to be to decorate all of your little Christmas presents this year? How great is it going to be to have little Christmas tree decorations, little bookmarks, maybe little door hangers? It's entirely up to you, but they're so simple to use. You get your stamps, your front and back of your reindeer there with your die to be able to cut the character out, and some lovely little sentiments as well. If you want to go for that individually, there you are. They're £4.79 or $6.36 platinum, or 3 for $15 or 3 for $20. So far, our reindeer is leading the way in the popularity stakes as far as the individuals are concerned. Next up is, I'm in the right order so far, Snow Much Fun. I mean, again, how super cute is this? You've pretty much got, I think, all of the Christmas characters that you would want here, and some characters that potentially you're going to use outside of Christmas time as well. But this snowman, again, so super cute. You've got your stamps and die there as well. Baby, it's cold outside, one of your sentiments. Snow Much Fun, and there is snow one like you. Aww. Individual details coming up for all of these. Now this one here is your warm winter wishes. You've got your cute, cuddly little penguin here. And again, look at this for a great idea. I think that is simply brilliant, combining the elements of your little tag there in the front of the card, just slotted in, and then we've just created a little holder for some tea lights, which I think is so super cute. So whether you're using these as little adornments for your cards, whether you're going to slot the little tags in, make little bookmarks, it's entirely up to you. But that is your warm winter wishes. That cute little penguin is yours in the bundle or individually. Happy Christmas and warm winter wishes. Walking in a winter wonderland are your sentiments. Next up, this is the angel, peace and joy. We've got an angel and a fairy in here. Don't get confused like Craig did a little bit earlier on. Got his angels and his fairies mixed up, and oh boy, did you tell him about it. I picked him up on it as well. So don't you come in here getting your angels and your fairies mixed up. But this is definitely your cute little angel. Again, really sweet. You're going to get your stamps in there and that die. You've got Christmas blessings, peace and joy, and rejoice in the wonder of the season. Oh, next. Aha! Gingerbread Man! The reason I'm doing that again, I have to explain every time I want. Craig put on a silly song earlier on with the Cookie Monster singing about Gingerbread Man. So now every time Gingerbread Man comes up, I feel I have to do the voice. Gingerbread Man, I love you. Georgie's just gone. Can we move on? Yeah, we will. We'll move on. I won't mention it again. So Gingerbread Man, there you go. What are the sentiments there? You've got I can't read it upside down. Have a sweet Christmas, holiday treats just for you, and gingerbread kisses and holiday wishes. How cute is that? That one is called Gingerbread Wishes. You're then also going to get in the collection this one here, which is your toy soldier, your nutcracker, glad tidings. Again, super cute. Your sentiments within that one include glad tidings, deck the halls, and wishing you all the joys of the season. How great of all these characters. Then you've got your Father Christmas in here. You will find this as ho ho ho. You couldn't have a collection like this, could you not, without the big man himself. And again, just to show you that you can use these in so many different ways as decorations for your boxes as well. Merry Christmas, ho ho ho, and Santa Claus is coming to town are your sentiments within that collection. Then you've got that cheeky little elf, Christmas cheer. So it's Ben Elf or Craig Elf, depending on how you want to decorate these. Sending Christmas cheer, you're on the nice list, and have yourself, have yourself a merry little Christmas. And again, I really like this idea of creating a nice little card and then just leaving the space in there to be able to slot in your little tag, or maybe you do want to leave a little bookmark in there as well, however you want to do it. Super cute. And then last but by no means least, again, all of these individuals on a three-fer, but you can get them all together. And this is your last one, which is our little Christmas fairy, Christmas sparkle. And again, one of the characters that you don't necessarily just want to use at Christmas time, you can use this all year round as well. But again, how cute is that? Just using that as a little tag to wrap up those small little presents with the little bow on there as well. Really super cute. You've got May your Christmas sparkle have a fairy Merry Christmas, and believe in the magic of Christmas. So all of those you can get individually, all of those you can get on a 3 for £15 or $20 deal, or go for the whole set, and then included in that you're also going to get your 10 sheets of Centura Pearl, and you're going to get yourself your ink pad in there as well, your waterproof ink pad, and that is yours for £1 within this bundle, which is a fantastic deal. £32 is the platinum price on that, or $45.56 if you're platinum. Again, loads of you go into it. 15% of the stock has now gone of that collection. By the way, did you see the little tag that Craig made me earlier on, a little bookmark? Oh. How cute is that? Yeah, it was a little nameplate for my afternoon tea, which we enjoyed earlier on Wake Up Call. Super cute. Now, if you're going to get these characters, you're obviously going to be wanting to colour them with something. Obviously, we've seen your tri-blends, but we've also got on the show your tri-colour aqua markers as well. This is a phenomenal deal because if you're wanting to get into your watercolour techniques, then you want to go for these pens. Basically, what you're going to get within this collection are your 12 markers. And these are super cool for the fact that you've got 12 pens, but within each of the pens, you've got 3 different colours. So if you want to be able to try out all your watercolour effects, I love the way that our guys kind of literally lay the colours down on the glass mat, add some water, whether it be with like the clear sparkle pens, or whether they just taking, brushing some water to the pens and just create using the colours within the pens. But look, you've got your great outdoors, so you can see you're going to get 3 pens within that collection, but within each pen you've got the 3 different colours. So here we've got your botanical natural, your cool marine, and your rich floral. Again, using these sparingly, these will last you a long time, but you can see how the colours blend beautifully together. You're also going to get your floral meadow, which consists of your bright floral, your warm fiery, and your fresh verdant. Then you're going to get your essentials neutrals. So this is your earthy natural, rich neutral, and your grey neutral. And then last but by no means least, your colour basics. Again, you've got your complementary, your cool primary, and your warm primary. I just think in my little simple mind, if I'm going to start off colouring, which I probably will do at some point when everything's all settled down, I think I would start off with the aqua pens. I think in my little mind, I can think of more things that I could do with these to get started, and more effects and things that I've learned from the likes of Debbie over the last year. So that's what I would start with personally, and I would potentially look at a deal like this, because we're going to give you those 12 markers, and then you may have noticed that they are beautifully stored in this lovely little folder. You think, so that's quite nice. Do I get that in the deal? Yeah, you do, but unfortunately you're going to have to pay for it £1.
Oh!
You get a storage for £1.
Oh my days.
Oh my days.
Well, that's that for me. I was just looking at there, because you look at the 12 markers and you're thinking, 12 markers?
Yeah.
£31.67, but you've got 12 markers with 3 colours, so
yep.
How many is that?
36.
Thank you very much, 36. However, it isn't 36.
No.
Because it's the infinity part of it is the fact that you can make colours, mix up different palettes. So don't look at that as 12 markers, 36 colours. Look at it at the potential of what you can create with it.
Yeah.
And not only that, but the storage for that price.
I know.
That is absolutely, in fact, I don't think I have ever seen all of that with the storage marker. Oh, I just think that's crazy, absolutely crazy. It's a great deal. Ben, that is a really good deal today.
Like they say in your neck of the woods, ecky thump.
Ecky thump, it is. It's a real good deal.
It is. It's a good, foot of our stairs deal, that one. £25.34, knock me down with feather, or $38.28. And again, if you are new to us, you're just getting started, you're thinking about colouring, I think these are the ones to go for, your water-based pens. Get them today at this deal, because like Debbie said, you know what, you've got 36 different colours there, but you've got as many colours as you want to be able to try and mix. Flying out the door is that. Also flying out the door, your brand new cute characters. So let's get cracking and get some more demos going. If there's anything that you want to know, by the way, any questions you want to throw our way as well, do get those in. I've really enjoyed the questions which you've been sending in over the course of the last couple of days. And as always, and I know I always say this for those of you who watch every day, but if you are new to us, firstly, welcome. Secondly, stick your head up and give us a little wave on the socials, because we'll give you a mention. And any questions questions you want to ask. There are no silly questions here. We will literally answer anything. And even if you think, oh, it's a really simple question, don't be embarrassed to ask it. Ask it, because we all started somewhere, didn't we? Right, Debbie?
Well, we did indeed, but I need to ask you a question, Ben.
Oh, hello.
Can you please pass me the reindeer? Not the reindeer. Yes, the reindeer.
You want the reindeer?
The reindeer. But on
This one here?
Yeah. Yes, please.
It's coming over.
Because I think that naughty elf might have, he might have pushed something into his bag earlier on.
Oh, really?
I've been looking everywhere and I'm thinking, where has my little stamp set gone? Oh, thank you very much, because he is so cute. Proper title, please, Ben. Proper title?
Fun-filled Christmas.
Fun-filled Christmas. So
Yep.
I'm going to show you how you can do the fun-filled Christmas. I'm going to make a card with it rather than a tag or a bookmark. So
Beautiful.
I'm going to mix it up a little bit. So I've taken a piece of cardstock. So I've got a bit of white cardstock here, which measures at 8.5 inches by 6 inches. And I've put a line, a pencil mark going through, not a fold, a pencil mark first. We'll put the fold in afterwards. So I have done that at 4 1/4 to get that even halfway. But it depends on the size of the card that you want. But if you just bear that in mind when you're making your own, make sure you put your pencil mark in there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the die to create myself with a bit of the fold first, because when you look at this, Ben, it starts here, and this is why we haven't chopped it off at the bottom, as in putting a cut line. We've left it purposely so that you can extend this to however length you want for a gift tag, bookmark, or card making, and it's acting as a little edgeable. So because it starts there and ends here, I know that I can actually pop that onto my piece of cardstock. And I'm going to lower it just slightly, but I'm going to hold it down with a little bit of a low tack. Low tack tip.
Have you got any?
Oh no, I had some.
I can see Jake if you need some.
It's
Jake!
Oh, I think someone's pinched off with me. Look, tack
Okay, he's coming.
Oh,
Jake!
No, it's all right. I've got some.
Oh, he's there now. You've got it.
Oh, sorry, Jake.
No, it's all right.
I can't smell him from here, producer Georgian, so I wouldn't know. Just for those asking, yes. No, I can't smell him from here today. Normally he's got a lovely fragrance about him. He's like the lovely fragrant John, isn't he? Just gorgeous, just gorgeous.
What are you like yesterday? Sniffing the stamps today?
I know.
Sniffing the blokes.
I know, I'm sniffing the blokes. Now, I'm just going to hold that down. Now, I'm going to move over to my Gemini, because for this one, I can't fit this through. With the style of the card that I've got, I can't fit it through my Mini. So I'm going to pop it through my Gemini Junior, but we do have a cracking deal on the Gemini Junior currently. So I'm just going to run that through. So what I'm going to do first is I'm creating the card, like the edgeable card factor over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat that, because I'm going to put it at the side of him as well. So literally take that off, and I'm going to gently lift that. Just take that off slowly, Debbie, slowly. There we go. And you can see now it fits perfectly on that edge there.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do again, Ben, is I'm going to line it up at the side, and again I'm just going to drop that down slightly. Let's see if I can measure that up. It looks about even, that doesn't it? Yeah. And we're going to run that through as well. So again, this is going to create my little bit of a fold there in the middle of the card, and then we can stamp the images into it and then build it up. So it's showing you different ways. So although we call them a front and back Christmas character tag, there's lots of ways that you can use them.
Yeah.
For me, that's what I always look at when I'm buying anything to do with a craft product. It has to do more than that one thing for me, because it's not that I'm not interested, because there's plenty of things that I absolutely love and still want, but I want the versatility that this set can offer you.
Yeah.
And you've already seen that with Gorgeous Craig's this morning. He did a lovely one this morning, didn't he? Really cute. Was it the back of the elf?
Yeah.
I just loved that one. I thought that was a really clever idea. So you can see now that I have got my 2 tags, but they're not tags, because guess what we're doing? We're going to now put the score line in. So I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. So bring the scoreboard in. And then we're going to just place, and because I've got my pencil line, it does mean So if I just turn it that way, I can pop my pencil line onto my black line on my board. Always why you will see me, whenever I use my scoreboard, I will have a black line through the middle to help me with things like this, a visual. Because it's sometimes very difficult. So number 4, when you're looking at number 4, how do I know that that's number 4 all the way down?
Oh, you might go on the wonk, mightn't you?
Exactly. So now I know on that black line that it's there. So nice little tip there. Now what I don't want to do is score all the way down because I want my tags to stay proud. So I'm going to use my pencil mark as the guide, stop at that first cut line, lift off, go to that second cut line, go down to the third cut line and just put my score in, and then finishing it on that last fourth cut line and score down there. And what that now does then is it gives me my little edgeable card.
Oh, that's
and
brilliant.
That's how you will get a little card. And it's like, almost like perfect, producer Johnny, exactly what it is, like an over the edge character. So I'm going to bring back in now my stamping mat.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring back in my little stamps. Now I'm going to push them down a little bit because when I'm doing this...
When you had it folded like a card, to me, it looked like the reindeer going down the chimney of the house.
Do you know what they look like to me?
Yeah.
I love that one. That's the good description. Oh, what's happened there with ink? Do you know what it looks like to me? Like ghosts. Ooh.
Oh yeah, it does actually.
Yeah. In a little blanket. Yeah, that's what they look like. But they're not.
What are we like?
I know, Ben, I know. So I'm going to pop on my little character.
Yeah.
We're going to ink him up and stamp him up again. So, and again, depending on your colouring medium, if you were using the tricolours, the reason we've put that lovely water reactive, how we're going to call it then?
Waterproof.
Waterproof, thank you, waterproof. Because we've put that there, that means that if you want to try those water-based products like the tricolours,
yes,
you absolutely can do because you've got that ink pad in there correctly.
Good.
Now, I'm just wiping this down because I've got my card all done. I am just going to wipe off that
excess.
Thank you, excess ink.
Excess. What?
Excess ink.
Excess ink.
Why would that word be so tricky?
Oh, it's 2 words.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. It's not easy to say that actually.
No, and
excess ink.
I'm going to make life a little bit easy for myself, folding the fold back over there.
They were a band, weren't they? Excess ink.
In Excess.
Oh, that was In Excess.
In Excess, what a great band they were. Michael Hutchins.
Oh, yeah.
Days, what a man, what a singer.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. And that makes it a little bit easier for me to see. So I'm now going to take that one off.
How cute is the reindeer, sorry?
You what, darling?
How cute is the reindeer?
He's just
Look at his little
so cute. And even the back part of him, his little back bit, it's just super, super cute. I absolutely love these. They are such fun, cute characters, really, really fabulous.
Let us know which your faves are, by the way, just as Debbie's stamping there. A few of you just saying, oh, these are so cute. Yolanda saying, I love the Nutcracker one the most. Victoria saying the tea light card was so creative. Yeah, I'll show you that again in a bit. I've been trying to come up with a way to send battery-operated tea lights with my lantern cards. Mary Pat says the Gingerbread Man is so cute. What is your favourite, please? Let us know in the comments, and we'll take a bit of a straw poll. I think they're all too cute, really.
Well, they are, and I mean, when you literally then, and I'm not going to spend all the time colouring because I want to try and get in as many demos as I can, but when you colour it in, whoops, Debbie, you're throwing things around. Look what happens. It just comes to life.
Yeah,
and that's
does.
Exactly what's happened there. Now, for me, when I'm doing an over-the-edge kind of character kind of thing with a card, I don't like this gappy bit here. So all I've done is I've chopped a piece of white cardstock to stick over to have a nice neat back bottom part. Mm-hmm. You could actually, if you wanted, pop another little piece over. If you're not happy about seeing that bit, you could actually just pop another piece on at that side to seal it all in. But I'm quite happy with it like that. So what I'm just going to do, Ben, is I'm going to pop a bit of glue just on here. I'm going to grab my little decanted bottle. There we go. Let's pop that in. And I'm just going to go around the edges, and I'm taking care not to go on where the reindeer is. So I'm just going to lift it up a little bit, go in, and then round. There we go. And then take my glue into there, and then I'm just going to push that up to that fold. And then that way I know that I've got a nice neat back finished.
Yeah.
So that there now creates that lovely neat back. and then on the inside is now nice and easy. And so when you're popping your whatever it is, your sentiment in there, you've got a nice, neat finish, and it just really, for me, keeps it really clean and fresh, if that makes sense. And then what we're going to do, Ben, is we're going to add, and I have used from the Year of Crafts this one. This is a Year of Crafts paper again, and I just think it just fits perfectly, almost like he's hanging over edge, and he's so cute. And then a little backside there.
Oh,
really,
a little,
really love it.
little backside.
It's so cute, so cute.
Just whilst you're gluing as well, Cheryl wants to know, what does Debbie use to plug the syringe of glue that you were using earlier on? She said, I used a pin and it was a disaster.
Now, do you mean me chunky glue or this?
I think it's the syringe, the syringe, because you used the chunky glue earlier. It comes with a little top, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got a little top.
Yeah.
So always make sure that your glue is pushed up to the top.
Yeah.
And then pop because what that stops is any air bubbles from the tube. If you get air bubbles in there, it's going to harden up because there's air into it. So make sure you push up to the very top, little bit of glue and dangling out the edge, and then pop your top on. If you're going to put a pin in, it will be disastrous because the pin is not big enough and it won't seal the area. The only time I use a pin is inside my little fine tip applicator bottle, which then sits in my little
Gloria.
She's not Gloria, she's a Debbie.
A Debbie.
That was done for me by the lovely, very talented Samantha Wade.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
a few weeks ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was disastrous, by the way. Sorry, Cheryl says the pin's set like concrete and she had to use jewellery pliers to pull it out.
Oh, my gosh, I'm surprised she got it out. I'm not going to lie, because it is it's a very solid chunky glue. When it dries, it is it's so strong. But it's really fab. Honestly, it's just fab. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of bow on the top there as well.
Yeah.
But because they are tags, I think, you know what? We're gonna add my little tag ribbons in there just to finish that off. And I'm looking for my scissors furiously. There we go. And I'm just going to pop a little couple in either end and thread those through. So it then kind of gives it a little tag feel to it, but into a card, and that's what I love about them. And again, just so darn cute. They really are. They're absolutely beautiful. I love them. And I was lucky enough to be involved in the launch of the everyday ones that we did.
Yeah, I think I was with you for that, wasn't I?
Yeah, and we've got this one as well. Well, I was so excited. When I saw it, I got, oh my goodness, yes! Yes.
They're just so super versatile, as you're hopefully getting the idea of. But as I say as well, I just think sets like these are great for keeping the kids entertained. You know, on that week when they break up about a week before Christmas, don't they? And they're just like super hyper about Father Christmas coming. So you need to try and find them things to do to kind of, temper that sort of excitement. And so if you can get them crafting, this is the kind of thing I think the kids and the grandkids will want to get crafting with you because they've got all of those different characters there that they can play around with. I like the idea of using these, as little bookmarks, as little tags, maybe using the characters for things like your peekaboos, maybe using them as little characters for crackers if you make your own crackers. There's so much that you can do with them.
There is, that's what I honestly love about them. It's the versatility. Like I said, you've seen Craig's ideas, you've heard Craig's ideas this morning, and if you didn't, you can go back and watch that show. Did you see your little? We had a lovely couple come in thinking the store was still here, God love them, and the cafe.
What? And while we were on air?
Yeah, while you were on air with Sarah when you were doing the interview. We came in and I brought them up to the window so they could see you. And they were tickled pink with it. They didn't realise that's what we did here, that they could watch it on YouTube when you're shopping on the website. Also on Crafters TV via Facebook as well. So they were really impressed, and they thought it were a lovely setup. They were really
It's a good job you didn't bring them in the studio. They might have nicked me sandwiches.
Well, actually, they nearly wandered in. So me and Simon, we were talking outside because obviously we were talking about Sarah and Strictly. So me and Simon were having a little chitter as you do. And, we saw them wandering in. They were just about to walk through the doors when we stopped them. Hi!
Security. That's her other job while she's here, Debbie, as well. I don't know if you knew that. She comes in, obviously, crafts, but she's security as well, head of security.
But there you go, Ben. You've got yourself
Love it.
a lovely little card. Almost looks like gift tags are attached to it and that you can pull them out. But it's actually a lovely little a card that you can do too. So again, just a different way and a different style, an over the edge kind of character there. But I think they're lovely.
I absolutely do, and hopefully you already are going, I need these, I've got to have these. Whether you go for the full collection where you get all of the characters from your Gingerbread Man to your fairy and Father Christmas, the cheeky little elf, the nutcracker, the angel, the penguin, that reindeer and the snowman, go for the full collection if you can. I think if you're platinum today, £32 or $45.56 is an amazing buy when you consider you get all of the versatility, all the dies, all the stamps. You're going to get your Centura Pearl cardstock in there as well, 10 sheets of that, and you've also got in there your waterproof ink pad for £1. I just think that's a really, really great bundle. However, if budget doesn't stretch today and you love the idea of this, you can go individually, as we've said, and you can also go on that 3 for deal as well. It's 3 for £15 or $30, $20, even better. Here's the thing. 20% of the stock has now gone of this full collection. It's very busy. Launch day, always a big stock. You guys are absolutely loving this. If you're thinking about topping up your baskets, we've got ribbon on the show for you, which you might want to pop in, but also stamping platforms. I think these are so super handy, particularly for projects like this, because they just make your life so much easier. If you are someone perhaps who's fallen out of love with stamping because, I don't know, you stamped and you can never quite get that crisp, clean image, or maybe you've got dexterity issues, for example, I think that's where these stamping platforms come into play, because they've got these like spring-loaded feet in them, right? So you can attach your stamp to them, you can push your stamp down onto your project, and then of course, because they're see-through, because you can line them up on the actual platform itself, if you don't get the perfect, precise stamp the first time, it's really, really simple to go back in and do it again. Whereas if you were stamping with just a block, for example, it might be difficult, and that's why you might have fallen out of love with stamping, because you can't, go back in and then get that perfect image. Here we're going to give you your 4x4 and your 6x6 stamping platform. So you've got two of those. Brilliant, as I say, for your card making, for your scrapbooking. Brilliant as well if you are somebody who likes to batch make. But I hear you cry, isn't this in for a penny, in for a pound? Yes. What am I getting for a penny? What am I getting for a penny? You're going to get the stamping mat included as well for a penny. What a brilliant buy. $15.99 platinum all in if you're shopping with us here in the UK, or $21.60. That's great, and a great way, as I say, to I suppose make this particular set even more craftable than it already is. It will just make stamping out the characters even more of a joy than it would be in the first place. Listen, I want to give you time to check out your baskets. Plenty of you, as I say, have already gone for the collection, but if you've got stuff in your baskets right now, you're probably waiting for a break in the show. Well, that break is coming right now, because unbelievably, we are almost halfway through. Where's that time gone? Literally, where's that time gone?
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Lots of you checking out your baskets. Over 20% of the stock has now gone. I'm not surprised. You guys are loving these. Let me just read out a few of your comments. Deborah just saying, I'm sure Ben's children absolutely adore him. It seems he hasn't grown up yet. I may look 42, but I'm about, I don't know. Yeah, Georgina, I was literally thinking that. I'm about 12 up here, honestly. Yes, never grow up, that's what they say, isn't it? Deborah Sunflower on Facebook says, hello from Florida. Hello, I love these little tags. Would love to see how to make that cute little tea light box with the adorable penguin. Great idea for the holidays. I know Debbie's got lots of demos to show you, so hang fire, Deborah. Mary Pat says, I found my collection of coloured pencils yesterday, had them stored in the family room because that's where I thought I'd sit and colour whilst watching TV. Unfortunately, I'd forgotten my plan. Lol. Victoria says, yes, lots of chat as well about the tricolour aqua markers. Victoria says, I keep the aqua pen storage case in my desk drawer. I love having all the colours I need without having to mess with watercolour pans. And lots of love for the characters. Who's your favourite character? Well, let's read a few here. Jean Marie loves the Gingerbread Man. Anne, you love the reindeer. Susan Elliott on Facebook says, I love the reindeer, but I do love them all. My favourite, says Victoria, are the reindeer and that Christmas angel. And Sharon Trumbull on YouTube says, hello everyone, Debbie, Ben and Sue team. Late here today. I was out of town yesterday with a friend. Hope you're all doing great. What have I missed today? Well, what have you missed today, Sharon? What have you missed? You've missed an interview with Sarah a little bit earlier on. You've missed us eating cakes and sandwiches on afternoon tea week. But the great thing is with us here at Crafters TV, of course, you can go back and watch everything that you've missed by subscribing to us on YouTube. Right. Let us get cracking with another demo. Which is your favourite, by the way, Debbie, before we move on? Are you allowed to have a favourite?
Well, I do love the reindeer. I think he's cute, but I love the penguin. Oh, wait a minute. I love Gingerbread.
Yeah.
No, because I love them all, really. So, no, I'll stick with my favourite. I'm going to say reindeer.
Reindeer.
I love him.
Good choice.
He's so cute. He
Good
really
choice.
is. Really cute.
Who are you using in this demo then?
I'm using the penguin. So
Okay.
this one is the Warm Winter Wishes, and the penguin, I love him. I'm getting so cute from the front character to the back character. And I thought I'd make a box this time, Ben, so we're going a little bit different. I did like the idea that, was it Deborah that said something about the candle box?
Yes.
What a great idea for one of the craft-alongs. So we might need to find out who's doing the craft-along and see if that's something that can be incorporated into there.
Oh, I love that idea. It's that one.
If I'd had spied that on the design team, I possibly would have done something like that for today.
Who is it put together?
But it's just incredible. It really is incredible.
Laura Hughes.
Yeah, it's just, I love it. I think it's a very clever design. What I love about it is the design of how the tag fits in the little pocket, as well as the fact that it's got the, as well as it's got the tea lights in there, trying to think of the word. Can you show it again? Is that okay? Just so we can have another little quick peek at it, because it's absolutely beautiful.
There it is.
Really, really cute. Oh, and look, it's the penguin.
Yeah.
It's the penguin.
Yeah,
Show him how he fits in and out of his pocket. How gorgeous is that? So clever.
Oh, he's stuck now.
So clever. Have you got him stuck now?
Yeah, I can't do it back to front upside down.
There you go. Get him back in there.
Yeah,
right.
love it.
So we're going to make a gift box with my penguin one. So what I'm doing with this one is I've actually decided that I am going to make a box with it and give a nice little gift box.
Okay.
So what I've got here is I've already pre-scored my box, and I've actually done all the score lines, done all my little cut lines as well. So I've done my base, and I've got my lid. But what I'm going to do with this is I've actually drawn, and I've drawn it an inch, well, I say an inch, it's just about roughly 3/4 of an inch into my box base. I've drawn a line around. Again, it's just this idea of how could you use it in a different way. So my pencil mark goes around, because I'm not going to cut it out just yet, because I want this. What's that? Someone beeping me there. That were beep, beep, beep. I'm like, oh, getting heckled by a van. Heckled. I felt like Peter Kay then getting heckled in the audience.
You're obviously loving your demos, Debbie.
But yeah, so I've just drawn that around there because I want this to do the cutting out. So I'm going to have one this end and then I'm going to reverse it on the other end as well.
Oh, okay.
So again, because I know that you've got a little about a quarter of an inch there just free from I can actually just drop it down so that I know it will cut onto that line where I am. Okay, so we're gonna do a bit little low tack tape. So let's get a little bit of low tack tape, hold it into place. So about there, that'll do. So I'll hold that into place, and because again I'm using, now then, I haven't thought this one through, have I, Debbie?
What, you not thought through?
Because I'm...
What?
Just on my Gemini Junior, but it's overhanging, so it doesn't matter though. I always say this, we sometimes get worked up about it, but you can position it, get it into place. Oh, I can't. I'm thinking I'm going sideways. Of course you can go sideways, Debbie, on your on your larger Gemini.
Yeah, but on your...
But I might have to do a bit of clever folding here, so just give me a second while I...
All right.
I'm going to hold it down with a little bit more tape because I'm asking to do a little bit more to it this time. There's always a way though, Ben, there's always a way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tuck my flaps underneath. Whoops.
Yeah.
I'm just going to...
You're right, Debbie. Yeah. Dear, oh dear.
I might just, do you know what? This made me blush. It's going to just switch my machine in my name.
I tell you what, I'll read out some comments over this side of the studio, shall I? Whilst you're switching machines. Sharon says on YouTube, Sharon Trumbull says, these tags are so cute. Look at me being the professional one today. I didn't need them, but I ordered them the other day with one of my orders. The thing is, these are just things that, tend to sort of fall into your basket. Andrew Bennett says, I got mine this morning and I love them. And Andrew, I love your idea actually. You go on to say that you would also like to turn these characters into a wiper card. What a great idea. And the wiper card I'd only seen for the first time literally a couple of weeks ago, so I love that idea. Gilmore saying, I didn't think I wanted all the tags, but I think Debbie is about to sell me on the whole lot. You absolutely need to go for them all, Gilmore, because I know you will find a use for them. In PL5 on YouTube says, I think the reindeer has real personality. Deborah on Facebook says, I love my stamping platforms, a life changer for stamping. We'll chat more about those a little bit later on. And our Rachel on social media saying, does Debbie mean her tabs? I think absolutely she means tabs. I've never seen her crease up so much over there. Brilliant. Love you.
I pulled down. I've had to turn the fan a little bit onto me because I felt a bit hot. But I do apologise if I offended anybody. I meant I did mean the tabs. I should have said the tabs of my box.
Yeah.
I've just switched my machine around just to save the embarrassment anymore because
that
I
was
think I
quick.
could have got through there. Oh yeah, muscles are steel, me.
I know.
But yeah, so now I can.
You're right over there.
I'm all right. I've just dropped my glue. Let me just push that over there.
Right.
I can keep it on my Gemini Junior plates because I don't have to tuck anything anywhere now.
No,
I
it's
just
good.
feed it through the machine.
It's good news. Good news. Debbie's so funny, says Sharon on YouTube. Always keeps me laughing. Always keeps me laughing as well. Do you know what? Whenever I see Debbie Robinson on my little sheet of who I'm working with, always brings a smile to my face because do you know what? Even on the days when perhaps I'm feeling a little bit, lackluster, I know by the end of the day I will have laughed my socks off for pretty much the 12 hours that are in here. You can always guarantee a laugh when our Debbie's in town. You can always guarantee a laugh. And that's another reason why you come and watch this, because you're always going to get a giggle, particularly when that one is in the studio. Oh dear.
I didn't mean, and I just when I realised what I'd said, I thought, oh, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. I've got a bit naughty again, and I didn't mean so.
I think of all the laughs I have with you, and then I think, oh, tomorrow. Then the fish is in tomorrow. You know what she's like,
exactly,
little Miss Giggles. If you think the giggles will stop, they won't. It'll be exactly the same.
The other Debs. Now, I've had a little bit of an accident with my lower tax
Right.
bit, but however, I am not going to worry because all that bit is getting cut out, so I'm not worrying at all. What I'm just going to do though is I'm just going to repeat it on the other side. So I'm just going to stick it down with one this time rather than the two. But I'm going to feed that through my machine as well. And then again, you can see where I'm going to go with this, because you could take a craft knife to do this, to release the extra cardstock, or your scissors, depending on how neat you are. Some people are really good with a pair of scissors, Ben. They're fabulous with them and can cut them really neatly. I tend to use, for this particular one, craft knife, I'm not going to lie. So for this now, and I'll just show you how I've got to this stage, is I've got my two tags.
Yes.
Yep. And I just need to release now these parts here. So get your craft knife. Let me just see if I've got my craft knife here. I've got my craft ruler. That's my craft ruler. Let me find my craft. Yep, I've got my craft knife.
You've got so much in your tote bag over there, haven't you?
Yes, fine. No, it's impressive though. It's impressive.
It is
It's clean.
impressive.
It's clean. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my metal edge ruler, and I'm just going to now take this. Let me just go to my point where I need to be. There we go. And then I'm going to just release it just by taking this down. So I'm just going to make sure, yeah, that's gone through nicely. And then I'm going to do pretty much what we did with the other card. I'm not cutting all the way, because if you cut all the way through that line, of course you're going to take your tags off, so you don't want to do that. So I just want to literally go to that first cut line. So we'll go to that first cut line. Then I'm going to go to the second one and take it to the corner. So we'll go from there to there. Oops, I might have gone a bit wonky. Thank goodness I've done a Blue Peter style one. But what you can see now is, and I might just give it a little bit extra, yeah, there we go, just an extra release. But now you can see I'm releasing that. And that's the same with this side as well. So I'm just going to go back over and make sure that, yeah, fine, absolutely fine. And then I'm going to go back down. I don't know what's happening with me today, but I've got I must have got inky fingers or an inky mat, because I've got some spreadage. Wait a minute, that's not a word.
Spreadage, it is now.
Is it a word?
Well, I don't know, you just
I
said
thought
it.
you said it was.
Spreadage, it doesn't sound like a word. I've got some leakage.
Leakage, no, that sounds worse.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound right, Ben. Splodges of ink.
Yeah,
Splodges of ink, we'll go with that one.
Well, you just been mucky again, because yesterday we were commenting on how tidy you'd been with your new tidy craft room, and I did say, give it a day or so.
Cheeky. Actually,
yeah.
Oh, I was going to say I got away with it, but it's not.
Oh,
It's
no.
on the wrong side. Oh, it is ink as well. I've just spread it even more now. Oh, dear. But what we're going to do is take it from that second cut line. I'm going to go down to that corner, and that will then release it to give me that lovely box edge.
Yeah.
Now, again, if I just take that out, now you can see we are
yes.
now ready, but Debbie's not trusting herself, so she's going to put herself things back in there. So,
Yes, health and safety.
Yeah, health and safety, pop everything away. And then we're going to take our images again, so we're going to go with the stamps, and this time obviously we're on the one with the penguin, aren't we? The little cute penguin. Yeah. So what you're going to do is just stamp up your images. So when you take this in, you're going to stamp those up. So again, just stamp one onto one onto the other, and then you're going to place your colour in. And when you've done that, then this is what you end up with. Now, obviously, not with the sparkly bits, but because I've just added a few little gems on to give it a little bit of titivation. You know what I'm like. I like to just give it a little bit of sparkle, and it takes away as well some of that.
What?
Blankness.
Oh, yes.
The blankness, yeah.
Yes.
Now, I've used both of the front end of this character onto mine, but of course there's nothing to stop you from doing the front and the back so that you get a different option. But I quite like the idea of two penguins side by side, upside down, ready for me now to put my box together. And obviously, when you use your colouring medium, it just makes that image pop. It really comes to life. Absolutely love them. I really, really do. They're absolutely It's so super cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of acetate to the back. So I'm going to use, I think I'll use my tape pen for this one, Ben. I'm going to pop a little bit of tape just around the edges. I'm going to go up the up the tag itself.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down there and down that end, and then we're going to apply the acetate to the back, and that now gives me that lovely, especially when you're sending it as a gift.
Yeah.
So now they're attached onto there, to the acetate. I've actually used some from the glittering snowflakes. I don't know if you remember the glittering snowflakes. This is from that paper pad, and I've just fitted it around so that it actually covers up and would have covered up my ink.
Yes.
Covered up any
See what
mess
you've
or
done
anything
there.
like that. And I've used one of our nesting, Gemini nesting dice to create myself a little frame that's going to sit over there as well. So I'm going to grab my glue that fell on the floor.
Oh yeah,
With me.
grab it.
Oh, I've got it. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to just now stick these pieces onto there as well.
Lots of love for this box, by the way. Jenny loves it. And Heidi says, what is a wiper card? I'd never seen one until a few weeks ago, but in my mind, it's what Andrew was talking about. It's when you've got like a little, you've got like it's almost like a Z fold across the front, isn't it? But when you open it, the little character pops up.
Oh, yeah. They're almost like a little peekaboo type.
But it's the motion of opening the card makes the character pop.
Am I allowed to say go onto YouTube?
Yeah.
If you go onto YouTube and type in, of course we are producer Georgina on YouTube.
Yeah.
But if you go onto YouTube, there's like lots of tutorials for different card makes.
We did one. Well, I'm sure if you just type in wiper card generally, you'll be able to see it. But we did one. I want to say it was Debbie Fisher who made it on a craft along a couple of weeks back.
Did she do a wiper?
Yeah.
Oh, I do love that card. It's a really,
I'd never
really
seen it
fun
before.
design. Have you not seen one before?
Well, that was the first time that I saw one.
Yeah,
it's
they're
so
a
clever.
real fun design. They're really funky design. I do like things like that. They're really, really nice designs. By just adding that on there, Ben, that's given me a nice little frame as well, and the penguins a little frame by sitting behind there.
Yeah.
I've taken as well. I've got some of our lovely matching papers there from that twinkling. Well, it is called the glittering snowflake papers.
Thank you, Rachel is on the ball today. Our social superstar is saying it was a craft along with Debbie with the Beautiful collection.
Oh.
How do you guys remember all this stuff? Literally, I can't remember what I did.
That is why
this
she's
morning.
our social media superstar. Is our fabulous Rachel.
Rachel on the money
Who remembered
today.
it was a craft along?
Well,
Producer Georgina.
Georgina and Rachel. I mean, collectively, we got there.
Yeah. Well,
I remembered who it was. Georgina remember what the show was. Rachel remember what the collection was. What a team.
absolutely, what a team. And you know, it is literally, if you type that into YouTube, it will bring up lots of different sizes of a wiper card, lots of different ways that you can incorporate some of these into it, and I love the idea of that. So whoever gave us the original idea to use Andrew, you are super talented. Thank you very much for giving us a great idea, because now we can all go and have a look at that after the show. And you can go and type in and literally learn some of those folds yourself, because they are quite easy to follow as well on YouTube. They're really great. So I've decorated my side panels all on. I've decorated my lovely little penguins with my acetate there. I've got my base. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a cheeky bottom by giving it some sparkle. Got a sparkly bottom there for the inside of...
A cheeky sparkly bottom, eh?
For the inside of my box, because I think that gives it a nice little finish as well. It's lovely. I think it's really, really cute. So, producer Georgina, behave yourself. She's so natty in my hair. She really is. She's been very cheeky.
Everyone's been very cheeky. I've noticed that like within the whole building today, there's a lot of hyperactivity going on. Everyone seems to be a little bit mischievous. Everyone seems to be a little bit cheeky. I'm enjoying it though. It's fun. It's fun. We're all in a giddy mood today. Don't know whether it's... Georgina's gonna... She blames me, but I think it might be something to do with the change of weather that we've had today, because when I drove in this morning, it was gorgeous. As I popped to the supermarket to get me lunch at about 10 o'clock, it was lovely out there, and by 10:30, well, you heard it, didn't you? You heard it during Wake Up Call. It was absolutely stair-rodding it down, wasn't it?
It was, and then it went sunny again, really hot sunny, dried up all that rain, and then...
Incy Wincy Spider went up the spout again.
Nipped at Tesco to go and get me my weekly soap magazine.
Oh, yes. I love it.
And it teamed it down again.
Yeah.
Literally. Oh, honestly, the bipolar weather, I think it is.
The great British summer, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. We wouldn't have it any other way. We would not have it any other way.
We act surprised about this every year, I notice, here in England, you know, about how the weather just doesn't behave itself. We never get a great summer here anymore, do we? We have it nice for about a week. We've got a heat wave coming up, Georgina says. When? 16th to the 22nd of this month. Oh, it might hit 30 degrees. Well, there you go.
I'm working again. Time me holiday wrong yet again. Actually, I had the best weather for the holiday because having that weather that wasn't the best was a great time to actually get things done. Because if it had been hot and sunny, not only would it be excruciating to work in and get the craft room sorted, I wouldn't have wanted to have done it. I'm not going to lie. I would have wanted to sit in the sunshine. So, yeah, absolutely. I
will guarantee you one thing, that when the kids go back, which is around about the 2nd, 3rd of September, I bet you the sun shines then for about 2 weeks. As soon as the kids go back.
Yeah, I had Tanya in September. Fair few years ago, and it was one of the hottest Septembers we'd ever had. It was, oh my days, it was like just in crazy temperatures back in 1992. 92. When I had, 1992. Are you a September baby as well, producer Georgina? I'm an October baby.
Oh, what date's your birthday?
The 8th.
8th of October.
The 8th of October.
Mustn't forget that. Mustn't forget.
Yes. I won't let you forget, Mr. TV. He'll be there. You'll not forget. I won't let you. Now I'm going to pop that back together. So now I've put me tape onto the side of the panels and popped my box together with the lovely background. I'm just going to finishing touch there with a little sentiment that comes from there, walking in a winter wonderland. So I'm going to go in that little corner just there.
Or waddling in a winter wonderland.
I'm going to finish it. A whatty?
Waddling in a winter wonderland.
Waddling in a winter wonderland. Yeah, I love that. And I'm going to pop on, just in my top corner, I'm going to pop a little bow, because I've got lots of lovely ribbons that I've also found. And there we go. And you've got yourself now, again, showing you, yes, this is a Christmas front and back tag, but again, showing you a different way that you can use it into a gift box as well, Ben. So again, let's think about this, how these cute characters are going to work for you in not just tags and bookmarks, but in cards and boxes and everything else that you love crafting with. So absolutely gorgeous, and I love them.
Lots of compliments about that, mate. A couple of quick questions as well. Gloria says, I was late to the show. Does anyone know the size of the box?
The actual finished size is 6x6.
Yep.
And if it depends on the depth that you want to go. If you want to have an inch either way, you'd start with an 8x8 to get your 6x6 box. That makes sense.
And the glitter paper part of the Christmas pack, is that from the Christmas pack of glitters?
From the luxury, do you know the silver luxury? Do you know where you get the glitter, the marie and the matte? Yeah. It's from there, and it's from the silver one. Yeah.
Lovely, jubbly. If you want to get the full collection, it is here for you right now. We are heading towards a quarter of the stock now gone. And listen, it's a £61 bundle, or $84. £32 today platinum, or $45.56. You've got the Centura pearl included. You're going to get that ink pad included as well for 1p, that waterproof ink pad. But this is where you get all of the characters too. So super cute. You've got your fun-filled Christmas, which is that reindeer. And don't forget, with each and every one of these, you're going to get the die to be able to create your little tag. And you can go as big as you want to go with these as well. So if you want to create cute sort of mini little tags, you can do. If you want to make them bigger, you can do. If you want to use these as bookmarks, you can do. If you want to use these in your cards and your boxes and as your decorations, you can do. If you want to use these for your wiper cards, you can do. If you want to use these for your peekaboos, you can do. Yes, George, absolutely right. These are called your front and back character gift tags, but you can use them for whatever you want, and I will tell you for why because they're so super versatile. The details on the screen there, that's just kind of what we're packaging them up as, but you can use them for whatever your heart desires. Fun-filled Christmas. So details here for the full collection, bottom of the screen if you want to go individually, or if you want to go for that multi-buy as well. There's your little reindeer. Next up is our Snowman. Snow much fun. He's super cute as well, isn't he? Baby, it's cold outside. Snow much fun. And there's Snow One, like you. How cute is the little penguin? It reminds me, when I used to be back in Devon, there used to be an attraction there called Living Coasts. It's closed now, but you used to be able to walk around with, it was all birds, and there was a penguin enclosure, and you used to be able to walk around with penguins. It was so super cute. You used to go there a couple or 3 times. Always used to want to like pick up a penguin and put it in my bag and take it home. I never did, obviously, but yeah, I love penguins. Super cute. That one there has got his little woolly hat and scarf on, and that is your warm winter wishes. Then we've got Peace and Joy, which is definitely your angel. George is getting very excited. He's getting ahead of himself. There we go. Bottom of the screen, we've got Peace and Joy, which is your traditional Christmas angel. Next up is your Gingerbread Man. Again, Gingerbread Wishes is the name of that one if you want to go individually. This one is the one that lots of you have been talking about, the Nutcracker or Glad Tidings as we call them. If you've already got the Nutcracker collection, again, how great is that to be able to combine him with all of the elements that you've got in that box. Then we've got Father Christmas, ho, ho, ho. I think if you're going to have a Christmas collection, you've got to have the big man himself, haven't you? Merry Christmas, ho, ho, ho. And Santa Claus is coming to town. There's your elf, who we saw a little bit earlier on. That one is called Christmas Cheer. And then you've also got your Christmas Sparkle, which is that fairy. I just want to very quickly as well just show you a few more ideas here, because look, yes, for decorating things like your boxes this Christmas, these are absolutely brilliant. And you know, you will find somebody to kind of match up one of the characters to. Look at that, Father Christmas there on that little box. I love the idea of using this little reindeer there on that little package. Amazing. Loads of love as well for just creating a little card and just popping one of the tags onto the card there as well, or maybe a little bookmark. Lots of love for this one as well. Loads of you have been chatting about this little penguin. So super cute. Little tag in the side of the card, and then creating a box for your little tea lights there as well. These are so super versatile. You will just not run out of ideas for them. Start using them as front and back character gift tags, and then expand all of the different ways that you'll use them. And guess what? You'll use them year after year after year after year, because Christmas will be back in 2022 as well. Now, as it will do in 2023 and 24. Now, the sparkle pens are also on the show. These are brilliant. I tell you what, if you are looking for great ways to be able to colour in, I think, you know, if you think in Christmas time, you think magical, you think sparkle. That's why I think these are going to be perfect to use with your Christmas characters. These are newly packaged. You've got new configurations of the colours within each of the packages here. But basically, again, you've got your 3 pens. You get these back, you remove that little tag, you prime them, and away you go. You've got the brush nibs on these, and of course you've got the ability to be able to add that sparkle water-based once again, so you're not really limited on all the different ways that you can use these. You can mix up the colours, you can apply these in so many different ways, and look at all of the different colours that you will get in here. Aquamarine and pink garnet and firefly. You've got your holly leaf and smoked quartz, and you've got your gorgeous harvest moon. I absolutely love these. You've got fig and peacock blue and your macaroon in there as well. On top of that, crystal clear and starry sky and onyx black. You've also got your rose quartz, your soft jade, and your moonstone, and we're also going to give you 3 of your clear sparkle overlays as well. So again, you know, you choose the colours that you want to work with and add a bit of sparkle that way. That's amazing, right? Because you're going to get all of those pens, but then on top of that, you're going to get your watercolour cardstock as well, because that's where you're going to be using your pens. Your watercolour is 1p. You're already saving 20% with the deal. You are getting that for a penny, 1p, and that comes to £49.89 if you're platinum, or $65.10. I really love those, and again, a nice little perfect partner to go with your beautiful characters that we are launching today. Next up, shall we have a look at the brights or the pastels? The pads, brights. Now, there's 2 deals on these. which I need to explain for you all. How this works. You've got your textured cardstock in the bright. So this is your 12 by 12, 230 GSM. Really, really lovely array of colours here. Again, perfect partners to go with your characters today. And like we all know, you never want to be out of your cardstock. You never want to be out of your papers. You've got a lovely array of colours in there in your brights. 36 sheets in total. And the way this works is that you are going to buy your paper pad, and then for a penny, your matte black cardstock. That is 1p. So you're going to get 40 sheets, 300 GSM of your matte black. However, there is another deal where you can still get the brights. And you say to me, well, I want the white stamping card, I don't want the matte black. Well, all right then, seeing as you are so nicely, you can have the white stamping card, all 60 sheets for 1p. 1p. So 1p in heaven. So it's entirely up to you how you want to go. You might decide that you buy that twice and then you can get that for a penny. Then you buy that deal where you get the matte black for a penny. It's entirely up to you. But you might be saying to me, well, hang on a minute. I don't want the brights. I'd rather go for the pastels. Well, funny you should say that, because we're also doing the deal with the pastel textured cardstock as well. So if you want those more muted colours, then this is available for you once again. Some really, really lovely colours within this collection. And again, you'll appreciate the textured detail on these when you get these home and you get to see them up close and personal. £20 or $24.96. It equates to £16 or $19.97. And once again with this, you pay for the pastels, and then for 1p, you've got your matte black cardstock. Again, you are going to get 40 sheets of that. However, if you don't want to go for the matte black, you can also go for the other deal, which gives you your white stamping card for 1p. I've just thought of that one. I can't get it out of my head now. So however you want to work it. If you want to go it twice over, you can do. It is entirely up to you. But come on, for a penny, so many penny deals. And it runs until the 15th of August, as you can see just there. Take advantage of these deals. Do not miss out. Right. Lots still to come here at Crafters TV. We're having a bit of a launch party from 7 o'clock here in the UK this evening, 2 o'clock Eastern time if you want to join us for that. We've got loads coming up on launch party with the return of the Christmas stamps that we launched yesterday. They're going to be featuring on the show, which I'm looking forward to. And as well as that, tomorrow, am I here yeah, I'm here tomorrow, aren't I? 3 days in a row. Tomorrow, wake up call. Myself and Craig will be back with you previewing everything which is coming up tomorrow. We've got a craft along on the way tomorrow, which we're very much looking forward to, and creative cravings as well. I doubt there'll be sandwiches and cakes on the show again tomorrow, but certainly plenty to look forward to. Right, I feel like I've whittled on enough. We've got half an hour left, guys.
Oh, I know. I'm going to try and get at least another couple of demos in this half hour, because I was looking thinking, have I only done 3? That can't be right. Can't be right. 3? I thought I'd done 3 or 4. Who knows?
You'll get a couple more in. What are you going to do next?
Of course. I'm just going to go back to the tag basis. We're going to use the big man himself, which is Father Christmas. And I do love this one again. Really, really cute. And I love the fact that every single one of them have been designed where the die itself hasn't got that bottom cutting edge, which means that you can use this to any length that you want. So I've taken a couple of pieces of cardstock, and again I'm going to place it on. We're going to run it through our mini, and then we'll do the stamping part. And again, it depends on what you're colouring, how you colour. Are you going to colour on one tag? And if you are using things like a different medium like pencils or something like that, you could get away with actually just cutting it once and stamping on both sides. However, that is my first image done, and then we're going to do exactly the same where we pop it on again, run it through our, I mean, look how perfect this fits in here, Ben.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. And it's a great, lovely addition having a mini into your crafty life, as mine is, because it sits on my main desk now. Because if you don't have a lot of space, it's brilliant for it, but a lot of our dies actually fit through it.
Yeah.
A lot of our dies actually fit through it.
On the show as well today, if you want to grab it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as we always say, it's simplicity
without the electricity.
Yes, Debbie!
Yay! Oh, I do love that saying, Ben. I love that saying.
Bottom of your screen.
I actually pinched that saying, I did, when many a times, because I think it's a really good way of describing how the Mini is.
Yeah.
And it's such a great machine, super strong. It's got the name Gemini at the side of it because for a reason.
I love the way you sit it on the top of your electronic machine as well.
Yeah, well, it was Debbie Fisher, that. It was Debs that told us, and I'm like, oh, genius, Debs, genius. Absolutely genius. Now, because when you look at this in the same way, you're thinking, right, if I am going to marry it up, I need it to match. So I do have to turn it around.
Yeah.
So when you are doing that, just bear that in mind when you are stamping the images. So I know that my front is going to go on this one and the back is going to go on this one. And then when they meet in the middle, they will marry up together. Right, so bringing in the big man himself. Let's bring in our main image. There we go. So that's our little front end character. We'll ink him up. Let's give him a little ink. Where's my ink? Oh, it's there. Where's my ink? It's in front of you, Debbie. It's in front of you. Yeah, so let me get my little tissue because I just want to wipe round the axis because I think that's what's happening. I'm getting ink everywhere because I'm not cleaned up after myself, Ben. Right, so we're going to stamp that in and literally you place that over. Make sure before you commit that you've got it in the right place and then stamp that down and then literally it just sits there. How cute is he?
Super cute.
So cute. And the same with the back one. And like I said, when you think about how you're putting this together, that's the front and that's the back. But if you did it that way, you'd have that little overhang. So make sure that when you're popping it together, that you know if you are doing it twice, that's how you would fit it in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put that one there and then place that on, stamp him up and then sit him onto the top. There again, actually go nice coverage. And then I'm going to go in, over, before I commit, absolutely fine, pop that down, beautiful tag. All done. And again, the minute you add the colour is when this literally pops. So when you add whatever medium it is that you're colouring in, look at that lovely difference there. It just comes to life. And literally all I'm going to do with that, Ben, and move those to one side for a second, is I'm going to stick those two pieces together. And by having that mirror image there, you can see now that that fits absolutely perfect over there. So again, I'll pop some tape just into the centre. And that's why I like to do it, especially when I'm using alcohol pens, Ben. It just gives me that little clean finish, a good clean finish.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to bring in my glitter card. Now I've chosen glitter card again from the luxury glitter card stock. This time it's from the gold one. And we'll just pop that onto there. And like I said with these, they don't even have to be, you don't have to decorate them massively. This is going to be a gift tag on top of a gift box, or bag should I say, full of the flumps. Or the marshmallows. However you want to call it. Flumps or marshmallows.
I've never really heard them called that.
Have you not?
Not really.
Flumps?
No, I haven't. Is that like a brand name then, is
I
it?
think it could be a brand name, but they're,
I
know the other George will agree with me. Oh, flumps are to,
Are they the twisted
they're amazing.
ones?
You can buy them in really long, giant form, and they're like a twisted flump.
Yeah.
Or you can buy a bag of them. Lethal bit about buying a bag. Don't think you're going to eat one. You'll eat the whole bag.
I'm not too fussed about marshmallow.
I love marshmallow.
I'm not bothered about
Have you
them.
never had it in a hot chocolate and a frothy cream? And
See, I'm not too fussed about hot chocolate.
are you not?
No, I find drinking chocolate quite difficult.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. No, George, do you know what? I don't think I have ever had a toasted marshmallow.
Oh,
Now-
come on.
Now, hang on a minute.
What's going off here?
What's
You've
the
never had a toasted marshmallow?
No, I don't think I have. And
You
what- and
haven't lived.
And George has just said a word in my ear, which I've heard. What's the difference then between a toasted marshmallow and what's the thing called you just said? A s'more. S'more is like crackers. What? S'mores is what? Like what? Biscuits. And then marshmallow and chocolate. And you melt it over a fire. Oh.
Well, it sounds delicious. What looks delicious is this little bit that I've got in front of me as well, can I just say? Bag of, we'll call them marshmallows.
Marshmallows.
And you can buy them, and this is just literally, do you know the cello bags that you can buy for your cards?
Yeah.
I've just filled it up with a cello bag, popped that and just sealed it at the bottom. It did have a few more in earlier. It did have a few more earlier, but I've just had a...
You've been snacking on the flumps.
I just had a little flump or two. I've used
One flump or two?
I've used our nesting dies, and this one is, do you know, like poinsettia papers?
Yeah.
Like from vintage Christmas pad and things like that. And all I've done, Ben, is I've done the nested die, put a score line in the middle, and that is going to seal over the top, and it's going to fit behind the back and the front of my bag of marshmallows.
Yes.
But I'm just going to pop my tape pen just onto there just to add that.
I feel like I need to go and have some s'mores now or something. Oh, Pammy says you must try s'mores. They are yummy. Yummy. How do you say it? S'mores or s'mores? As in s'mores. S'mores. Have you had s'mores?
No, I thought you were saying something completely different.
S'mores? Oh.
What's
it? Oh, sorry, carry on. I'm really interested in s'mores all of a sudden.
To seal up your bag, you're just going to pop that onto the top. So either way, it can go sideways or it can go front ways. I'm just going to make sure though it's got the bit where I can. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to seal me flumps in there. But I'm just going to add on, and probably red liner tape would be the better one. I've done it before where I've stapled it, but it's not quite the same. So it's entirely up to you how you attach this. But I'm just going to attach. Not just yet. Hang on a minute. Just want to get it in the centre. And then we're going to wrap that around. So that's now attached to my bag of marshmallows. I've got my little tag already, so I'm just going to pop my tag into the corner. So let's pop a little bit of glue down on there. Again, you could be using tape or something like that, Ben.
Yeah.
But I just want to seal it. I've got myself a little Christmas tag that's going over there using that Merry Christmas that comes with the Father Christmas. And again, I've just used the same die set, the nesting dies, to create this. So it all kind of ties in with each other. And then lastly, I'm going to just attach at the very top, I'm going to attach myself a little extra bow just to give that a nice little finish off. And there you go, it is our little marshmallow bag with its gift tag ready to give to some of your dear beloved ones at Christmas. Nice little treats. What about some homemade fudge?
Yeah.
What about some chocolate buttons and things like that you can pop in there?
That is flumptastic, is that? I absolutely love it. I think potentially one of my favourite demos so far. I'm loving the chat about s'mores. Peg says graham crackers. What is a graham? I don't even know what that is. Hershey bar and a roasted marshmallow is a s'more. And Beverly just saying, I found stuffed puffs here in Kentucky. Stuffed puffs. They're marshmallows stuffed with a soft chocolate and can be white or chocolate. They are yummo. And thank you to Rachel, our social superstar, who says, s'mores, they're rather s'morish. Rather s'morish. Oh, but isn't this brilliant, right? The fact is, so many different ways to be able to use these tags that we've seen already with the 4 demos that RW has got through. You've probably got loads of ideas yourself right now. You're thinking how you're going to be able to use them. But grab them now whilst you can. Heading towards, I think, 30% of the stock gone. Get them now whilst they are here. I love the fact as well that you can get them today with the little added extra, because you're going to get the Centura Pearl. You've got your waterproof ink pad included in there as well for a penny. Take advantage of the deal while it's here, and I just think you'll have so much fun with this collection. £32 or $45.56 is the deal. Lots of you with items in your baskets right now, so let's take a little bit of a quick break here. 2 minutes to get your baskets checked out. Here's some information for you. We'll be back in 2.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Feel like, jingle bells there. I feel like I need to try s'mores. Georgina's just been, more jingle bells. Georgina's just been explaining to me exactly what they are, and a few of you just basically saying how lovely they are. And says on Facebook, s'mores apparently because once you've had one, you want some more. Ah, I see. I wonder what the apostrophe was. So that's what it is. S'mores, as in some mores. I get it now. I understand. I get it. Thank you, Anne. That is now bing, light bulb moment there. And Cyrissa Wood on Facebook says, yummy, Debbie. I don't think it would make it to the recipient. Just on that note, we're going to get you to vote for the demo of the show right now. So maybe if you guys don't vote for the marshmallows, and then we can share those out amongst us, after the show. So think of the team. We're obviously here for another 4 hours. So it's entirely up to you. Don't let me sway you. But Debbie will now go through the amazing demos. Go vote for the marshmallows.
I've managed to attach my bell.
Yay!
So we started off with the tag. So number 1 is the beautiful elf tag, or as we're calling it, the cheeky Ben Craig tag, because it's either one of them.
Yep.
So that's number 1. Number 2 was the over the edge kind of character with the reindeer. So number 2 is the over the edge. Number 3 was the penguin box.
Oh, that was good.
The penguin box. That's number 3.
That was very good.
And then number 4 is our lovely fine, marshmallow bag.
Not so bothered about that one.
Number 4.
I won't bother voting for that one.
Number 4. I'll not include number 5 because we haven't quite made that yet. So it's 1, 2, 3,
or 3.
Or 4.
1, 2, or 3 is your. Or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Facebook and YouTube, if you want to get voting, vote for your favourite one, whichever one you want to go for, and we'll put it forward to go forward as demo of the day, of course, up against Craig's mate from a little bit earlier on, and whatever our Debbie manages to pull together in our final show of the day, a launch party coming your way, 7 o'clock this evening here in the UK, 2 o'clock East Coast. Right, we have got about 15 minutes or so remaining, so I reckon we can probably squeeze in one more demo. Which characters are you going to be looking at next? Is that the little nutcrackers you've got over there?
It is. I call him the little toy soldier because he's like a little toy shop.
Toy shop.
Yeah, but he is a nutcracker.
Yeah.
He's absolutely fabulous. And just showing you again, if I just do this so you can see it, it's like almost like that peekaboo element to these, and I just love these.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just finish on this one, Ben. So I've taken a card blank. And it's very similar to what I did when I talked about drawing your line on. If you want to do this kind of over the edge character kind of thing, that's what you would do. Now, depending on the size of the card, my card actually measures at 6 by 6 inches. So I've popped a line going, I'm just slightly under the halfway mark and just leveled that off. And what I'm going to do is to create that is I'm going to first of all do all the die cutting. So again, knowing that you've got the edge just down at the bottom, you've got that little bit of give there, you can actually pop it on. Now I've stuck to my Lawrence Gemini, Ben. I'm not falling for that one again. But do you know, I wish I could find my tape.
I know what.
Oh, my tape. It's like, where's it?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about that for?
I thought I'd put, because I've lost my tape again.
Well, you had it a minute ago, didn't you?
Oh, I'm going to make.
You found it?
Found it.
Yeah.
It's at the side of the machine the whole time. Side of the machine the whole time. So I'm going to pop that onto that line there, and we're going to just, in fact, you know what? I might centralise it and then pop. Yeah. So we'll do that. We'll centralise it first. So I'm going to pop it into the middle first and make sure it's nice and straight, and then just run that through your machine. So let's do the first one. There we go. And again, depending on the size of your card, will depend on your machine. But of course, the whole point of these dies is that they will fit through the small ones because they're basically made for your gift tags. I'm just showing you that versatile way that you're going to be able to use these many times in different ways. So I'm just going to take that off, gently take it off. And then we're going to then do exactly the same where you're going to marry it up at the side. So we're going to go into that side, hold that down, run that through. Let's pop that one in. So again, this is just doing the die cutting first bit, and then we'll do the stamping afterwards. And then the colouring in bit as well. Now, if you want to get the front and the back character without having to repeat it in the way that I'm going to show you, because I used alcohol markers with mine, if you are using a water-based product or a pencil, you can just literally stamp onto the front and back directly.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I'm going to go in onto the third part. So I'm just going to drop that down again. I think that's about even Stevens there. Pop that on and then run that through as well. And that creates the 3 stand-up tags, but using it as like an over-the-edge kind of way into a card. So that's that bit done. Now the next bit is cutting out so that you've got the spacing nicely done. So you can either take some scissors again or take your craft knife, depending on what you prefer. I would rub the line out first.
Okay.
So let's get that line off there, and then let me bring in my craft knife again and my craft ruler. The 2, because I put it away, didn't I? Being a good girl. And I'm just going to use this. Now again, have I got the metal edge side? Just bear with me. No, Debbie, you haven't. Ooh, nearly. You can then just line that up. So we're going to go with the first one, or you can take your scissors again. You could do scissors with this, Ben. It's entirely up to you. But I'm just going to do the little pieces in between. Actually, I can get away without having to do that one there. And then up to the centre, and then grab the scissors and release that. So again, depends on what you feel comfortable with. Don't go all the way along. Let me just fold that over so I can see my fold line. Very bright in here today. These lights are intensely bright.
Bright?
Bright.
Is it?
It's very bright, yes. It's very bright in here today.
Oh. I
So
didn't really
you take
notice.
that off. Did you not notice?
Not
Do you know
really.
sometimes, especially when you're working with white card, it's sometimes difficult
reflects
to see.
off it.
Yeah, it reflects the light because it's so bright. It reflects on there.
You're going to put your sunglasses on for the later show?
Oh, I could do. I could do. My daughter's gifted me, gifted me a pair. I went to go and have a look around the studio when I was down in Bristol to see where she gets all creative, because you know she's very creative, my daughter. And I went to go and see her studio, and I spied these sunglasses.
Oh, yeah.
Fell in love with them. She gave them me.
Are they, do you have to have prescription sunglasses though or not?
No.
Oh.
No. No, it's just for like close-up work. What I wear when I'm at home, I don't wear my glasses all the time. I just use it for like close-up work when I'm, crafting and things like that, reading and things like that. But there you go, Ben. Look, it looks like milk bottles, doesn't it?
It does look a bit like milk bottles.
Like milk bottles or beer bottles.
Beer bottles,
Get down
yes.
in the cellar and that. Yeah, absolutely. But then what we're going to do is we're going to bring those stamps in again into the equation, and this is the fun bit. This is when you can get creative. So you can use the front part onto this one, and then the back part onto this one. Or you could have them all front parts and then the back parts. It's entirely up to you, but there's going to be a fun element on this one, Ben. So let's just bring in my stamping mat again and my stamping platform, and we'll do all the stamping bits to this now. So again, when we pop this up, how are we doing for time?
We've got about 8 minutes left.
Woo!
On my watch.
What on earth?
I know. And then we still got to do the demo of the show, the result.
Oh,
that'll be coming in very shortly.
Yes.
Remember? 1, 2 or 3?
1, 2, and 4.
What?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Was 4?
There was 4, yes.
There
You're
four?
trying to do me out of another. Wait a minute. It's the marshmallow one, isn't it? Yes, I might have known.
All right, what did you go for?
So I'm going to do this one. Now, again, like I said, you could just go straight in with this. For this one, I'll actually show you, because the ones I did separately, but I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to go in, stamp. So, isn't it cute? Honestly, it's just so cute. It really is. And I do love the Nutcracker. I think he's absolutely a really smart looking young man there. Yes. all attired up.
Oh dear.
So you can do that one. And then if you're going to do it directly, if you're not using something like an alcohol marker, you can go in directly and do the other side. So we know that was the face.
Oh, I'm glad you remembered.
Yeah, so we're
sure?
going to go in. Yeah, absolutely.
100%?
So you go in 100%, so when you turn over, and then you can go back in with the face, and if you're colouring your pencils and things like that, this is what you can do, is directly straight onto it. Mine, I actually did each one separately and individually because I used alcohol markers.
Yes.
But again, look how easy this was to do, and it didn't really take that long, but you've got something a little bit different again.
Yeah.
So not just a gift tag or a bookmark, you've actually got a little fun element to your card as well.
Well, you think about all the different things we chatted about and that you've demoed today that you can do with these.
Absolutely. So again, like I said, you've now got that to be able to colour in directly and then do your decoration part. And as if by magic, here's the one I did earlier.
Oh, fabbo.
But I actually coloured them all in with alcohol markers, and then I stamped them all, literally, so that I can then marry them up. Hang on a minute. And then I forgot. So I'm just going to pop those together.
Yeah.
But if, like I said, you could do it on its own if you wanted to. So we'll just quickly put these together.
Yeah.
And each one of those then will sit and marry up absolutely perfectly. Lovely thing about the Nutcracker, do you know I told you before that you had to do it back to front?
Yeah.
You don't with the Nutcracker because it's symmetrical.
Okay.
It's symmetrical. I've just realised I've not got that nice and neatly though, so I'm not happy with that. So go back in there. There we go. There we are. And then we'll do the same with the other side. And then if you are doing this, don't worry about this because we're going to cover it up in a second so you can keep it nice and neat. And of course, you could actually do your little gift tags and slip them in there if you use a clever bit of foam pads and just seal it with the foam pads, and then you can have them as little gift tags that pull in and out if you wanted to. So that is now the front and the back.
Fab.
And then we're going to pop in some of this gorgeous blue. How gorgeous is this blue? It's just beautiful.
Is that a bit of glitter card again?
It's glitter card,
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Some beautiful glitter card. We've got some gorgeous colours, papers, cardstocks, glitter cardstocks, encapsulated glitter cardstocks, which makes these absolutely fab.
Yeah.
That's going to sit on the front and cover up that panel, so we'll pop that little bit on. Where's my tape pen gone? I could really do with an idea of how we're doing for time, guys.
You've got about 3 minutes left.
How many?
About 3. Because I need 2 minutes to save me a bit at the end, wouldn't I?
Oh, I see. I like you allocate yourself a little bit of time there, mister.
Yeah.
But then I'm going to cover that up as well. So can you see that looks nice and neat now?
Yeah.
It covers up that, and it just brings it all in. And it just keeps it nice and tidy.
Oh, I've got a result for the demo of the show, by the way, and I'm very pleased with the result.
Oh, you! What are you like?
Thanks, everybody.
Now, using both of the stamps, I put glad tidings on the middle there and wishing you all the joys of the season. So we're going to put that on, and then I'll show you my finished one because we are knocking on for a little bit of time. So I'll bring in my finished one, because all I did was, you can tell I found some ribbon, can't you?
Yeah.
All I did was I threaded through each one of those. So again, just thread through and then snip it off at the end, and there you've got. So it almost gives it a gift tag feel, but in a card, rather than leaving the blank up. But of course, there's nothing to stop you from nipping off the end there if you wanted to have it without looking like a gift tag. But when you look at it now, it does look like gift tags that are all attached in there.
Super
but
cute.
actually, they're just in a card, and I just think that's another lovely little way of using them. So I hope you enjoyed the 5 demos that I did. I had planned 6 or 7, typical me. But I hope you've enjoyed the different ways that you can use them, because that's the key factor for me whenever I'm looking at it, and I know you're exactly the same. What else can it do? Well, I hope I've showed you a lot of different ways that you can use these with.
That is what you call a nut-cracking card, that one, isn't it? And Joe, you've taken the words right out of my mouth. You said I would have voted for this one if we could have. Yeah, absolutely brilliant final card. The Nutcracker is adorable, says Teresa. But yeah, look at all the different things that you can make. If you think about the cards that Debbie's made, the box with the penguins, the little bag there, of course, with the tag on for the marshmallows. There's so many different things that you can do. And obviously here we're just highlighting how perfectly these work as tags and as little adornments for your boxes. But also, again, don't forget, yeah, you can use these, directly onto your cards. You can use these to make little bookmarks. You can use these to make little door hangers if you wish, little decorations, little adornments for table settings, for your crackers maybe this year as well. There's so much that you can do with them. We've already chatted as well about peekaboo cards. We've chatted about using these for wiper cards, maybe for your penny sliders as well. Literally, there is so much that you can do with these cute characters. You'll use them this Christmas, you'll use them next Christmas and the Christmas after that, and many more Christmases to come, because these are just so super cute. Remember, the collection today is available for £32. You get the whole lot, all of the characters. You're going to get the Centura Pearl in there as well, and we're going to give you your waterproof ink pad as well for a penny. But what did you vote for as the demo of the show? That is the question. I will tell you, it was not the marshmallows. Yes, it was. I'm pleased about this actually, because I think aside from the card that Debbie's just made there, I think it was my favourite as well. Great minds. Number 3, the penguin box.
Oh, I was just saying, I was wondering which one it were going to be. So the lovely little penguin box, and again, just a different way of using it. And there's nothing to stop you from using the front on one side and the back end of him on the other side as well. So yes, there you go. Well, I've really enjoyed this show, Ben. I don't know about you, but I need to have a bit of a clear up and get ready, because we've got a great show lined up for you at 7 p.m.
We certainly have. Don't forget, check out your baskets. If you've got those tricolours in there as well, grab those, because that's probably the deal of the show as well. Get your baskets checked out. Launch party, we'll be back with wobblers. We've got Sharon Callis. We've got the layering stamps on there as well, and previews as well. It's going to be brilliant. So grab yourself a little bit of whatever you fancy and be back with us in 2 hours time. But whatever you do, make sure you are checking out these baskets. I just think these are so super cute, so super versatile, and hopefully, like Debbie's just said, over the course of the last couple of hours, we've given you a few ideas as to what you might use these for, not just for your gift tags, but so much more besides. Big thank you to Rachel, thank you to Debbie, thank you to the Georges. We will be back in 2 hours time for what is going to be an unbelievable launch party. So we will look forward to bringing you that. Check out your baskets, and we will join you back here at 7 o'clock, 2 o'clock East Coast. From me, from Debbie, bye for now.